Hi everyone, my name is Samantha and this is Top Dog Tips. If you are unfamiliar with our website, I really highly encourage you to jump on there. It's topdogtips.com. You can also find us on YouTube to stay up to date with all the new videos and product reviews that I post. Today I want to talk to you about this particular pet gate, which is from Carlson Pet Products. Carlson Pet Products makes this pressure mounted gate. It is more aesthetically pleasing than some, but certainly not as aesthetically pleasing as some of the more wooden gates and the ones that are more luxurious looking. So it's kind of somewhere in the middle there, and it definitely, screams, I'm keeping something out. It's a pet gate, it's a baby gate, it's something like that. So if you're looking for something that's going to mesh with the decor of your home and not really stand out, this probably isn't the model for you. But it definitely suits the purpose if you have a dog that you're trying to keep out of somewhere. Now this one expands from 39 to 34 inches regularly, and we'll talk about that in just a second. It comes with extenders as well. So if the regular gate goes from 29 to 34 inches. It comes with a 4-inch extender and a 6-inch extender, which if you combine those, because you can use the 4 and the 6 inches at the same time, it can get up to 34 inches of extension. You can use the 6, it extends up to 34. You can use the 4-inch plus the 6-inch, and it gets you to 44 total inches with this pet door. This feature down here, you can see this tiny little door down here. There's a little latch that you pull it out and you can lock it in there. This is for cats or smaller animals. Maybe you have a big dog that you want to keep out of somewhere, but the little dog can go, which isn't very nice if you do that. But if you have cats that, you want the cats to be able to come and go, or maybe you want to put this in the bathroom or the room where there are litter boxes and you want the cats to be able to get in there but not the dogs, that's a great option. So that's why you see that little door down there. And that measures 10 inches by 7 inches. If you have a really big cat or something that you're worried about that, the dimensions of that's 10 inches by 7 inches. You can pick up this gate on Amazon for about $40. Is it worth the $40? Certainly, because it does do its job. However, this gate, there's a lot of work with this gate, whereas some of the pressure mounted gates, there's just a bar that you kind of measure to where you want it and put the bar down and it pressure mounts. This one takes a lot more work, so I'm going to show you how it works for now. First of all, I'm 5'2", and I can step over this gate on my tiptoes. So if that's something that you don't want to fool around with the gate itself to open and close all the time, you can step over it. I'm very short, so I would assume that most of you are taller or about my same size. So to open it, there's this red thing right here, and you pull that back, lift up on this, and you can see that this part is going to slide in. And then you can open the gate and walk through it. And then to shut the gate, all you have to do, you keep this open, because if you don't, it's going to close that. So you keep this open, push that down, and just make sure that it locks into that red thing. So it doesn't take a lot of effort. I can do it with one finger. And then the gate's locked again. So the actual, to open and close the gate, not too bad. But to actually get the gate set up, now these little gray things on the side, these are all pressure mounted, or pressure mounts, I guess I should say. They're all 4 pressure mounts. So if you have a standard gate, a lot of times, like I said, there's that bar that lifts up, and there's just one thing that you need to do to pressure mount this gate. For this gate, there's a pressure mount on all 4 corners, and you need to adjust it at every single corner, so that takes some more time. Now you can see the gate swings open. The reason for that is because there will be a gap here. As I keep doing this, you'll see the gap grow as you pressure mount the gate, and that's kind of your sign that you've put enough pressure on, that this gap will close. It will bend in, and then the gate will hold itself closed. But when there's not enough pressure on it, the gate won't do that. So you continue twisting all of these, and I'm sorry that it's taking so long. Okay, so I got those all off. And what they are is, and these come fully assembled for you, there's like a little rubber thing on the end of this big long screw, and then this slide that you turn and it'll slide, and you just slip these in here. You don't have to do any work to like attach them or anything like that. You just do that, and then you put it in your doorway, and then as you spin the spinner, it will push out the screw until you do that on all four until the pressure is mounted enough and the gate's closed back up. Whoops, not this side. I mentioned that there were extenders too. If you have a wider doorway and you want to use those extenders, you just pull out two on one side. Here are the extenders that I was telling you about. This is the 6-inch one, and they just go in those holes where the pressure mounts go. And I'll put this is the 4-inch one, and I'll slide that in there too. So it doesn't take a lot of time to do that. It's just the turning and turning and turning to mount all four corners. So now you stick these back in, and you'll notice now it sticks out a little ways, and that's so that it comes out past this bar. And again, you just will simply turn those pressure mounts and keep turning them. And eventually, when it's in the doorway, the pressure will be enough that these will pull together and it will close that gate, and you'll be able to use the pet gate. But the first time that I assembled this gate, it took me about 15 minutes to get it all set up in the doorway that we use it in, which 15 minutes isn't that long, but if you're going to be moving this around, 15 minutes every time you have to set it up can get old really quickly. So especially if you don't know the width of the doorway and you have to use the extenders and things like that, I might add even a little bit more time than that. So that's the biggest drawback to this one, is that, you know, it does take time to pressure mount it, but it is stable when you do get it mounted, and you know, it is a little bit more attractive than some of those standard baby gates. So that's a nice feature, is that it looks a little bit nicer than the standard ones. And it works well. The gate's nice. It has a little pet gate, like I said. If you're trying to keep a dog out of the litter box or something, that's a really great feature to have. This one again costs $40, which is kind of mid-level in the pet gate game. You can get some as cheap as like $15 or $20, and then you can get some that are like over $100. So it's low to mid range, so it's not super expensive, very affordable. And again, this is from Carlson Pet Products. If you guys have any questions on this gate or pet gates in general, feel free to reach out to me, and of course you can get in contact with me through our website, which is topdogtips.com. We are on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram. We're on Pinterest. We are on YouTube, of course, if you're watching it that way. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our newsletter through our website. You can email me directly if you want to. My email is samantha@topdogtips.com, and I will get you the answers that you're looking for. If I don't know them, I will hunt them down for you. And if you guys have any product suggestions, if you'd like to see anything specific on the site that you can't find, be sure to send those suggestions as well. I'm always happy to do what you guys want. That's kind of my job, is to give you the information that you're looking for. So, you know, don't hesitate. I love hearing from readers and viewers. So absolutely feel free to contact me, and I will see you guys back next time with another product review. Thanks for tuning in.